My mother has kept my childhood bedroom exactly as it was. I have never slept in it. The house I grew up in belongs to my mother, Diane. 2 stories, blue shutters, a bedroom at the top of the stairs painted the exact shade of green I supposedly picked out when I was 4. She still dusts the shelves. She washes the little cars on the windowsill. Every relative who visits gets the tour. This is Danny's room, she says, hand on the door frame. Kept it just how he liked it. I stood in that doorway for the first time at 26. I had never been inside that house before in my life. Let me back up. I grew up 3 states away with a foster family, then a group home, then on my own at 18. When I was 25, a cousin I'd never met found me through one of those DNA sites. She sent me one message. Are you Diane's son? The one who died? I called her that night. I'm not dead, I said. I'm right here. There was a long silence. Then who's in the photos? She sent me the pictures. A boy at Christmas, a boy on a bike, a boy blowing out candles, my mother's arms around him in every frame. He had my face. He was me, except I had never been in any of those rooms. Never owned that bike, never blown out those candles. I drove 3 states to find out why. I didn't tell her I was coming. I knocked at 4 p.m. on a Sunday. She opened the door, and her face did something I'll never forget. Not shock, not fear. She smiled like she'd been expecting me for years. Danny, she said softly, you came home. My name is Michael. Come see your room. She walked me up the stairs. I followed because I didn't know what else to do. She opened the green door, and there it was. The shelves, the cars, the little bed made up with the same blue quilt from the photographs. Everything's just how you left it, she said. I was never here, I said. Diane, I was in the system since I was a baby. Where did you think I was? She sat on the little bed and folded her hands. You had an accident. You were 4. You've been recovering for 22 years. You're better now. You came home. She patted the quilt. Sit. I didn't sit. I looked at the walls. And that's when I saw the photos up close. The boy in them wasn't blowing out candles alone. In every picture on the edge of the frame, half cropped out, was another child. Same age. Same face. There had been 2 of us. Who's this? I pointed. Her smile stopped. That's you. No, that's me. Who is that? She stood up very slowly. Danny, she said. We don't talk about him. I opened the closet. I don't know why. Some instinct. Inside, on the top shelf, was a shoebox, and inside the shoebox were papers. A birth certificate for twins, Daniel and Michael, born the same day. And underneath that, a hospital record. One infant transferred to state custody at 11 months. The other, deceased. The dead one was Daniel. She had kept the dead son's room for 22 years. And the living one, me, she had given away, then spent 2 decades pretending the corpse was the boy who breathed. You gave me up, I said. My voice came out flat. You kept his room. You gave me away and you kept his room. I couldn't look at you, she whispered. You had his face. Every time I saw you, I saw the one I lost. So I sent the living one away and I kept the dead one home. I stood in the doorway of a bedroom built for a brother I never knew existed, in a house I'd been erased from before I could walk. He's been dead your whole life, I said, and I've been alive this whole time. You picked the ghost. She reached for the quilt and smoothed it, the way you'd tuck a child in. He never talked back, she said.